Good morning, welcome to 59 Minutes. My name is Levikonas. This morning we're going to be talking about something to do with enuresis. If you don't know what that is, in basic simple terms, it is bedwetting. A number of people have this condition. They are suffering from bedwetting, even up to adult ages, not knowing how to stop it or what to do about it. This morning we've got someone to shed some light on how we can combat bedwetting in both adults and children and be able to actually get out of it and get healed, because it is a condition. To join me in that discussion is the founder of the Enuresis Initiative. Her name is Lucy Wamboi. Karibu sana.
Asante sana, Levi.
Glad to have you here.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Happy to be here. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Yeah.
To talk something that is largely taboo in our culture, in our context, even as we all know that in a home there will be that child who will be wetting the bed right up to their teenage. There is that adult who you hear wamama wa plot wakiongea mzee ukojoa. So this thing is there, it's real. It's a very, very distressing condition to be having. And the one thing that we need our audience to know from this is that this is entirely medical. It's not witchcraft. It's not like somebody is lazy. It's not like that child akona madharau. Si ati ni kitu anafanya makusudi. They have absolutely no control over this. When they sleep, they will pass
It's
urine.
entirely medical.
They will pass urine involuntarily.
You started this initiative from a personal experience.
Oh, yes.
What happened in a nutshell?
Yeah. Basically, I was a bedwetter right up to the age of 15. A big girl with periods and all that. Yeah, wetting the bed.
Must have been very traumatizing
So
for
much,
you.
so much, so much. So later, as an adult, I got opportunity to work with NGOs, and I saw what NGOs can do about a particular issue in society. They can concentrate on that one issue, drive it until it stops becoming such a threat in society. So basically, I have registered this NGO, and I've been speaking wherever I have opportunity about this. And when I speak, lots of people contact me about this. We are suffering from this at home. Yeah, thank you for speaking out about it.
So this condition, who's most likely, is there a type of people who are most likely to get it? Is it anybody? Or inakujaje? Because in a home, sometimes you can find you have 3 children, and 2 of them are okay, and 1 of them is a bedwetter, and it's
all of them are bedwetters.
All of them, you know. I mean,
even my brother's children are bedwetters. Tumerogwa, people have told me things like this.
Is there a predisposition, as in kuna?
Yes.
Is there something you might be having in your blood or something?
Yes, in your genes. Yeah. So, like if 2 people meet and they were bedwetters, waliacha kukojoa wakiwa wakubwa, wamekutana wameoana, chances ya watoto wao kuwa wakojozi is like 75%. When it's one parent who was a bedwetter, the chances are about 50%. There are some other causes that are unknown, but basically genes play a part. Also, gender. Boys, there are more boys affected than girls. And bedwetting is something universal. It's universal. So it's not like it's about some people and some other people. No, even a child of doctors, you will find the bedwetting. A child of a watchman, a child of a whatever. And
it knows no class, no standards.
No class, no tribe, no social status, no nothing. And no race. All over the world, it is estimated about 12 to 15% of the world's population are affected by this.
Now, if you say, well, there's a predisposition, so, and you may not know about it.
Yes.
At what age usually is it normal for you to stop?
Okay.
Like, for a normal child, usually will they stop at what age?
Okay.
And when would somebody begin to say, hey, maybe we have a problem here?
Okay. They will stop. You know, a newborn passes the motions, long call, short call, frequently, many times. But as it gets older, the motions become more regular. Maybe you can estimate 2-3 times a baby, the baby will poop. And at the age of about 1 year, 2 years, Most babies, you find that we don't diaper them at night. Okay, you take the baby to potty when it is going to bed, and at night, when that baby is pressed, a 2-year-old, you hear them wake up and cry, atolewe. There are some babies who will not stop completely. They go on 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. If it doesn't stop at 6 years, the child is still bedwetting, and you may be putting them on the bigger diaper at night, intervention should be sought. That's not normal. So at 6 years, intervention should be sought.
We should begin to look for ways and means.
Yeah.
How? What do you do in terms of psychology? Because most parents will be, they admonish.
Oh yes, that is there a lot. Takuchapa mpaka uache hii ujinga. Yeah, especially when you have a 6-year-old with a 2-year-old sibling, maybe who has stopped. The way we deal with this is to ridicule the child, that physical punishment and all that. And some of the more ridiculous things include maybe telling the child to, I don't know, lick salt or something like that.
You're licking salt haifanyi kazi. Unajua kuna watu wana lick salt hata asubuhi wamepewa leo.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
And even waking up the child to go to the loo, it doesn't. You'll wake up the child and find go to wake them up and find they washa susu. Ama unamwamsha akilala ana susu. Yeah. So this we need to know what works and what doesn't work. Like, don't stop a child from taking drinks. Like when the weather is so hot, how do you tell a child asikunywe maji saa 10 akitoka shule when they come home dehydrated? It won't work. Utamkataza kukunywa chochote na bado atalala na akojoe. And those people who are suffering from this at home wanajua vile nasema. Tumemkataza kila kitu lakini bado wanakojoa.
It's a very sad situation.
Yes.
And you know, so if you're having these issues and how should you play the ball psychologically?
Psychologically, first of all, stop the ridicule, stop the physical punishment, stop anything that harms the child's self-esteem. It's already shattered by being like this. Because you know, a child, mtoto wa kukojoa sana sana, hata shule anajulikana, huyu mtoto unuka makojo. Because you know what happens with urine, even just a drop of urine on your clothes will have you smelling urine the whole day. So that's a child who is probably being bullied at school. If they are in a place like boarding school, that is like the sumbua child, ule uchunwa na matron, na nguo zake zinakataa kufuliwa. So don't aggravate this. Because these things that are happening to children when they are small, shattering their self-esteem, they can grow up to become a big issue when they grow up. These are the people who will grow up to enter into abusive relationships or become a bully himself to cover up whatever is happening here. So be supportive. Seek information about this. It's all there. Parents have sought information. They have searched online. They have found me talking about this. They call me and we get a solution for this because this is just a medical condition, like I've said. It's curable. Yeah. Yes.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
And in terms of cure now, at 6 years old, what are the interventions that are put in place to assist?
Okay. Parents have come to me and they have told me they had been put on some medication, and medication actually works. But when the tablets get finished, mtoto anarejelea ya ile hali. So all of internationally, there's a gadget that is in use. Basically, it's called just a bedwet alarm. It's an alarm developed for that purpose. It actually wakes up. It's set off by urine. Mtu akianza kukojoa, mtoto, mtu mkubwa, nani akianza kukojoa, hii kifaa kinapiga, anaamka hapo hapo, anajipata anakojoa. So what you're supposed to do is go to the loo, amalizie huko. And it doesn't mean atakuwa akilala na kifaa miaka yake yote. The therapy period is just 6 weeks. Mwezi moja, wiki mbili, hiyo hali inaisha kabisa. Wengine hata wanawacha that. Na hiki ni kitu imekuwa ikitumika hapa Kenya, because I've been talking about this for the last like 1 or 2 years. na so far I have seen like 100 people, watoto, teenagers, watu wakubwa, because there are people who transit to being adult bedwetters na wametumia kifaa na wameacha. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you have brought it.
Yeah.
How does it work?
It works basically to give this person a body clock. Lile lisaa, that hour, huyu mtu hukojoa, anajisikia, anaenda haja. Because that's what normal people do.
Is it put on the bed? Do you wear it?
You wear it on your arm. Basically, this belt here, slip it on the arm, on the upper arm. And then it has this tip that is to be worn on the kapanti, or the boxer for a boy. Vaa hivo, fungilia kifaa hapo, lala. You won't even know that you're wearing anything. So akianza kukojoa, ikifika na makojoa tu, just drops, itapiga kengele. Na huyu mtu ikipiga kengele hivi, huyu mtu anafaa aamke, ajue ameanza kukojoa, aende kususu, aende bathroom. Just bit of saliva there. Inaanza kupiga kengele hivyo. So it has a light, it has a vibration that you feel on the arm. It's enough to wake up somebody. Or even for parents to hear from their bedroom, wajue fulani ameanza kukojoa, apelekwe haja, ama ajipeleke haja. Kwanza watoto wakubwa, inafanya vizuri sana hii kitu. Aende haja. Akimaliza, akuje afungilie kifaa chake, atoe kapanti kako na makojoo, afungilie kifaa hapo. Kuna watu wanakojoa mara 2, 3 in a night.
True.
Kuna wengine wanakojoa mara 1 tu. So whatever number of times, this will wake you up. After just a few days, anaanza kuzoea. A certain hour, I'll wake up and I'll find myself pressed and go to the loo. Ukianza kujiamsha wewe uko njia ya kupona. That it is as simple as that. And this is like the only known that works for sure. Yes.
Because I see it's also using like
psychology.
Yeah.
Like your body clock.
Yeah, but like your body clock, you're able to think about it and then you're able to,
Oh yes. Yes. Na watu wengi sana wametumia kifaa hiki na wamepona, and when people get cured, they call me and I feel very happy about it.
How long before this cure happens?
6 weeks. Yeah. Some even before that. But by 6 weeks, atafaa kuwa amezoea. As long as you may comply with the treatment, use it every night. Every night. For 1 month, 2 weeks. No skipping. Hata ukiacha kukojoa, lala na kifaa. Mpaka uzoe kabisa.
So in terms of cost, is a very expensive thing?
3,000 shillings.
Considering the shame and the nini.
3,000 shillings, hiyo shida iishie mtoto. Yeah. People have come to me and they have told me they wamepiwa MRI, akafanyiwa test sijui gani. They spent hundreds of thousands of shillings, especially people who have cover. You know what happens when you go to seek medical care in this country. Yeah. When you have cover, there are some people who make sure they utilize it properly. I've seen people come and tell me they have spent hundreds of thousands of shillings. Na haikuisha. Yeah, yeah. This doesn't need charging or anything. It comes with its own batteries. It can be used in the most remote rural area of Kenya. Na shida iishie mtoto ama mtu mzima. Yeah. I
hear you. I'm going to let us take a quick break so we can pay a few bills, and then we'll come back and continue with this particular nyumbani. Na uko na shida ya mambo ya bedwetting. This is the show that you want to be on. When we come back, we want to talk about it in adults. So if you're an adult and that's happening, what do we do? We'll be right back to talk about that.